written, but too great are all too well we call our own. In my hand, and we promise to never let go. We'll walk in the tightrope, high in the sky. We can see the whole world down below. We'll walk in the tightrope. Never sure, never knew how far we could fall. But it's all an adventure that comes with a breathtaking view. Walking the tightrope with you. Ooh, 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 ooh. With you. Ooh, 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 with you. Mountains and valleys and all that will come in between. Desert and ocean, you for me, and promise to never let go. We'll walk in the tightrope, high in the sky. We can see the whole world down below. We'll walk in the tightrope, but I'm sure that you'll catch me if I should fall.
Well, it's all an adventure that comes with a breathtaking view. Walking a tightrope. Ooh, 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 ooh.
We're not only here to witness the union of two incredible people, but to share the joy in this moment together. Each of you are so very important to them, and given how far you've probably all traveled, they are to you as well. But before we get started, I have to cover a rundown of some few important items here. First and foremost, this will be an unplugged wedding ceremony. So while I'm giving these announcements, feel free to take pictures, but once I'm done and the ceremony starts, we'll ask that you put those away so that you can enjoy the moment together. The next thing I'm going to go through is what we would call a safety brief for the many military people that are here. There are some important things, because we know who you are, that we'd like to discuss today. First of all, we are aware that some of you are geniuses and may think today would be the time to solve world political issues or to show off your military strategy or physical might. We won't be doing that today. Also, some of you might be compelled, because love is contagious, to espouse love for someone, maybe become engaged, announce a pregnancy, or some other life-altering moment. Also, not for today, okay? Kind of in the old tried and true safety brief message, let's not do anything that will put ourselves in the hospital or somebody else or the jail or anywhere else. Let's have a good, fun time together. Which brings me to two real key points. One, at this moment, I'm sure you're all aware that we are on top of a mountain, and it is glorious. But shortly from now, you may forget that. So please remember your step when you are walking later, particularly when it becomes dark. And honestly, when you depart in your vehicle, every corner that you come to, slow down, because they are steeper than you remember. and it's something of concern, which does bring us to a key point. We're in Dade County, Georgia, which happens to be a dry county. Now, our hosts have offered opportunity for us to indulge, but do not bring your own. If you thought you were, because again, we know you guys, not the place today, because unfortunately you'll have to be asked to leave, and our bartenders would have to leave too, and everybody would hate you from that moment forward. So let's not do that. But with all of those key elements behind us, let me just double check to see anything else. Yep, that's it.
Pause for pictures.
And we'll say again?
We'll pause for pictures.
Oh yeah, we can take a pictures. Now's a good time. If you want to take pictures, let's pause real quick to take a picture.
You didn't practice.
As we gather to celebrate Siana and Alex, it's worth taking a moment to reflect on how life weaves people together. Both of you have walked paths that at first glance seemed very far apart. Siana, from New England, fiercely independent, a warrior princess in your own right, a protector, standing for the values you believe in and those who need your strength. With great empathy, you look after others using both compassion and resilience to navigate the world. And you are someone who blends an incredible inner strength with a deep love for those around you. And when it comes to facing challenges, you do so fearlessly. Stand your ground with grace and determination. Your presence is one powerful force, a force I have witnessed move near mountains. Alex, from the Midwest, you are admired for your unwavering integrity, strength, and courage. A real-life hero, you embody selfless leadership. You've always placed duty and loyalty above all else, stepping up when needed and leading by example. Your courage runs deep, not just in your physical strength, but in the way you protect those you care about. You're a man who stands for what is right, no matter the cost. And your deep love for Siana shines through in the way that you honor and cherish her. Now, neither of you were looking for love, yet the universe had other plans. Your paths, once distant, have become beautifully entwined. In science, there's a fascinating idea called string theory, and it suggests that at the very heart of everything, from the smallest particle to the grandest of galaxy, there are vibrating strings of energy. And these strings connect and weave the universe, linking everything in ways that we cannot see or understand, but are deeply meaningful. In the same way, nearly every religion's understanding of God speaks to the idea of connection and how divine forces work to bring people together in ways we may not always see or fully comprehend, whether it's through love, destiny, a spiritual calling, or TDY in Afghanistan. God weaves our lives together with a purpose that transcends our individual journeys. And just as string theory suggests that we are all bound by invisible forces, faith teaches us that these bonds are not just random, but guided by a deeper, sacred meaning. And it's through these unseen connections, divinely inspired, that we find the people we are meant to walk beside throughout our life. Siana and Alex, your journey together is very much like these strings or divine inspiration, invisibly strong, always pulling you toward each other in the most dangerous and challenging circumstances. From the first moment your lives crossed paths, it seems the universe was quietly planning something greater, binding two people whose love and devotion for each other bring us all here together today to witness your commitment in a relationship built on love, respect, and a powerful connection only divine inspiration could have forged. Your story reminds us that love is not always expected or easy to find, but it is always resilient. It always protects, it defends, and nurtures. And as someone who is in your life personally, I can attest that all of that is true, and even surprises like today. I'm excited for us to get on to the next part here. Siana and Alex have written vows that they're going to exchange. We're going to start with Alex. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. So I want you to Take your
Am I
time.
ready? Which one of you has my tissue?
And, oh, we may be needing a tissue in a moment.
It's okay. I got one.
Oh. Always prepared.
All right. Siana, from the moment I first met you, I saw a kind and gentle soul, a beacon of warmth and a light in a world that can often feel like a war zone.
Wait. One moment, please.
Alex, speak up. Can't hear you.
Okay, continue.
Your eyes, soft yet focused, and your smile, which brightens even the darkest days, captured my heart instantly. 6 months into our journey, as December wrapped us in its embrace, I knew I was in love with you. I kept flying out to see you, each trip a testament to the love that I had taken root into my heart. I adore how on rainy days you find joy in the simple pleasure of being lazy in bed. Yet, you're ever ready to leap into spontaneous adventures with me. Your excitement for our surprise date is infectious, and your calmness in the face of unexpected changes brings peace to my soul. Your laughter at the most random things is a melody I cherish, and honestly, when I have upset you, is a testament to the trust we built. It's happened.
True.
I love how unapologetically you are yourself with me, and I treasure our shared workouts when we strengthen not just our bodies, but our bond. Marriage to me means choosing to stand beside your best friend, ready to face life's challenges together. It's a commitment to love, even when we don't see eye to eye, and to never give up on each other. It's about understanding and embracing our differences, knowing that our love will guide us through any storm. With you, I am devoted to creating a life-filled exploration of laughter and unwavering support. Siana, you have brought peace into my world with just the right amount of chaos to keep it interesting. Even when we face frustrations, there is no one else I would rather navigate this life with. You fill me with hope for the future and make me feel profoundly loved. You have changed me for the better, teaching me to be more courteous, forgiving, open-minded, and patient. You've broadened my perspective and stood by my side through every difficulty, increasing the love and joy in my life. Today, I promise to love you fiercely, to support you unconditionally, and to cherish you in every moment we share. I am grateful for the wonderful family you've brought into my life, whose kindness mirrors yours. Together, I know we will create a future that is adventurous, kind, and loving as you are. I am yours now and always.
Nope. Don't mind me, this makeup was expensive. Oh, goodness. How dare you? We're good. Yeah, I'm loud. Everyone here that knows me understands that this will not be brief. But in order to get to the vows for me, it's important that we start from the beginning of how we got here. So get comfy. I will set the scene of our journey from my point of view. So during the plague, I, a wee airman, was sent to Afghanistan to bring morale to some long-term maintainers. Understandably, that was not going well. So, feeling particularly defeated, I walked into the combat arms shop with a tragically sandy weapon. And I just wanted to feel useful to some degree. And it was at that moment that we locked eyes. And this is a moment where it would be really cute for me to tell you that it was love at first sight, but it wasn't. I had 3 days worth of gel in my hair, and the room reeked of CLP and the fear of his subordinates. It was something intense. But there was something about that man. I swear my soul recognized him. And he felt so familiar. And while I didn't quite know then, I felt with certainty that I would be a part of you for the rest of my life. So let's fast forward through 300 DFAC dinners, some unit events, a couple rocket attacks later. We built a rapport, and I tried to set him up with really any of my friends that I could. Because after all, he's anyone's dream man. And my friends deserve the world. So unfortunately, he told me he had his eye on someone at the time. Oh well. So to my dismay, the end of the deployment was coming near. I was starting to think maybe I had it wrong. Would I see him again? Likely not. I don't usually go out of my way to be stuck in the middle of a cornfield. But by happenstance, we ended up on the same flight back home. And it wasn't until we were back stateside that I realized that someone was me. But even still, the distance seemed overbearing. Why would this sweet country boy put so much effort into traveling to see this city girl halfway across the country? But not one time did his decision waver. I think it still haunts him to see the confusion on my face when he asked to be mine. But can you blame me? This man could bring the sun to its knees, and he could crumble mountains with that heavy step. He was asking for partnership, and I'm out here calculating when did Captain America thaw and reinvent himself into this universe as Alexander Flynn. But you were always there. And it was the way in which this man flew 1,500 miles away to see me. A lot. Thank goodness his boss is cool. Through multiple TDYs from me, a deployment or two for you, trip to the Arctic where I almost got frostbite on my toes, and our jobs forever trying to keep us apart, I can only love you more. While I wouldn't trade our beautiful, crazy life, we have got to stop choosing the road less traveled. And it was in these lessons and so many little moments that I learned over time it has made our love strong and got us here. For one reason or another, patience. I'll leave it at that. That I do not need you to complete me. I just have to honor my shine. Distance absolutely makes the heart grow fonder, and love grows where you water it. You joke that I humanize you, but it is because of you that I have the strength to be the person I am for myself and all of these good people. You put stars in my eyes, and when I look at you, my wildest dreams come to life. It was in these little moments that brought us here, and it will be the little moments to come that will keep us strong. Not a day passes, I'm not grateful that my greatest fear in this life is living in a world without you in it. You make me loving you so easy. And even when you're being an annoying menace to society with that smart mouth of yours, you are the problem I choose. When I'm not with you, I think about you all the time. And when I'm near you, I'm finally at peace. Oh, God. So hard. I don't have to ask God for anything, because as long as I have you in my life, I have everything that I've ever wanted. And I can't wait to spend the rest of my life making you as happy as you make me. So here's what's to come. In the days that the world is too heavy, let me hold you. I know that when we're a team, there's no problem that we can't face. Let me be your best friend, and let's fill this life with so much love and laughter that it makes our loved ones sick. Today and always, my heart is yours. I promise this to you and so much more for the rest of my life and whatever happens after. I love you.
God's not going to let it rain till we're done. It's okay. It means a lot. Okay, so, it's starting to rain, but we come to the part where we're going to exchange rings. So you're going to go first here, Alex, right?
That's good.
I want you to face Siana. I want you to put that ring on her finger and repeat after me. With this ring,
I
give you my love and my promise.
I give you my love and my promise.
Always.
Always.
All right. Siana, here's your ring that you have for Alex. I'd like you to do the same thing. Place it on his finger. You two can step a little bit closer now. We'll allow it. Okay. Go ahead and place that on Alex's finger. Repeat after me. With this ring,
I
give you my love and my promise.
I give you my love and my promise.
Always.
Always.
Now that you have exchanged vows family, and friends, it is my great honor and privilege to announce you husband and wife. Alex, you may now kiss your bride.
Good job, young balance.
You can all rise now, right? And at this time, I'm honored to introduce for the very first time husband and wife, Alex and Siana.
One more kiss, y'all.